Welcome back, I'm Harrison. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a little personal show and tell. I've done a show and tell once before with a couple of different items from my studio. We're going to do that again, but we're going to focus on one item. We're going to focus on this little guy. So this is going to be a video, both show and telling, whatever this is that I'm revealing to you, but it's also going to be about explaining to you how, at least in my case, procrastination can at times, not every time, but at times be productivity. So let's get into it. So first off, I'm doing these videos, I'm trying to do one a week at least, and every time I try to sit down in front of these cameras, it's, as you can imagine, pretty intimidating. And it's in these moments that I find myself, even on a subconscious level, trying to find something else to do, to justify me putting off that thing that takes a lot of courage to face up to. For me, making these videos. But if you can, and what I've learned is if I can spend those energy, those moments where I'm trying to find anything, something else to do that doesn't feel like work, it feels like justification to play. And if I stick with that little bit of justification over the long period of time, as long as I'm bolstering up the courage at the end of the night and making these videos, those little moments of playful experimenting can turn into the next primary thing, this productive show and tell, something that I'm quite proud of. And that's exactly what this little thing is. This is a game that I created and I've been working on for the past 2 years. Now, I certainly haven't been putting in 2 years of effort into this, but any moment where I was extra shy to face the camera, extra shy to bare my soul to all 12 of you who are watching this video, I would instead work on this little game. I would, design it. I would make up the rules, make up the different pieces. What do I call the game? What do I call each piece? All the fun of making up a game. What will it feel like in your hand? How will it fold up, if it folds at all? Things like this were the things that I put my energy towards when I needed to procrastinate, but not just be on YouTube with my procrastination. And over those brief little moments here and there, over the stint of 2 years, I've got a game that I created. I'm pretty proud of this. And there's something extra special about, I don't know, just having a thing that's not trying to be marketed, not trying to be sold, not trying to be leveraged, just pure beauty, pure effort, pure creative energy that you can just look at and you can play with, and it brings joy. It sparks joy in your life in a way that it comes from your hands, and you just want to pick it up and you just want to be like, yes. And now I get to make a video about this. This is what I'm talking about. Take a snapshot of what I'm trying to tell you here, and just know that for me, I was able to turn procrastination into productivity by, at the end of the day, I've got this game that I can make a whole video on, and it kind of comes back full circle. But let's hop into the game. What is this game? What is it all about? So this game I like to call Self, S-E-L-F. It's about the self, us exploring the psychological, archetypical, metaphorical versions of our inner self. So the pieces in that theme are called the divine self, the primal self, and the mortal self. And each one of these little self tiles have their own special abilities. Now, I'm not going to get too deep into the rules of this thing because I just finished making it and I'm still working out the kinks to the rules. But essentially, this is just a fun, easy way for me to, when I need to procrastinate more, I get to just play with my friends or my family. I get to pull out both of these little boards and say, hey, let's play this weird thing that I made. And it's fun to do that versus have no ownership in my procrastination, not owning the thing like YouTube or Yahtzee or whatever it is that I'm trying to waste my time doing instead. And so, I don't know. One thing I am pretty proud of is that the fact that this thing is all magnetic. I didn't want the pieces to just flimsily fall out when you open this thing. So inside here, all the pieces and the board are magnetic and made of metal. So each of these little tiles, when you play them, they snap on. And then also the little like smaller bits to keep score and stuff, they can be magnetic as well, and they adjust here and there. I'm not going to get too far into it, but at the same time, I'm kind of proud of this thing, of this little aspect of self. You know, it's a fun thing for me to be able to say, like, there's some meaning, some depth to it that means something personally to me in my journey with psychology and mythology and archetypicalness, but at the end of the day, it is just a fun game to play, and I'm really proud of it. And I think to be able to be proud of something that came from procrastinating is kind of feels like I'm cheating, that I'm hacking the system. I'm not allowed to do stuff like this, but I am, and most importantly, you are. And so take this little message. I'm no better, I'm no worse. I'm just another one of those creative individuals who is on the journey of life trying to figure out how to make this stuff in my head meaningful. And this is just one example of it, something I've made that is meaningful to me, and I'm pretty proud to show it versus the 20 other things that I don't want anybody to see. So, you know, maybe I'll do another video where I like explain how to play this game after I've got the rules down. I'm playing with my friends and my family, and I'm gonna make little lapel pins as a token of gratitude for anybody who plays with me. And maybe one of these days you'll get a little lapel pin, maybe we'll get to play together, or we'll do some live videos about us playing the game. But either way, that is how I've created something out of nothing, especially out of needing to not work. I found myself working. And so maybe that's good for you. Maybe there's something in there for you to take away and apply to yourself. I hope so. But either way, thanks for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one.